In this video, I want to make something very clear to the people in South Africa, and this is with regards to microchips or getting an RFID, which is a little capsule with a microchip in it, and that can actually be scanned from a distance that will be able to transmit information from that chip with regards to you as a person or with regards to your animal. And there's many videos that have been doing the rounds within South Africa now where people are saying that microchips are here as part of the COVID-19 pandemic, and that people are going to be chipped and forced to be chipped. The first thing I want to say is the government cannot and will not force you to be chipped at this stage. And that any of the videos showing you little microchips with syringes and so on from South Africa are actually meant for pets. And I don't like it when people spread fake information to try and achieve a certain objective, and it's certainly not something that I will do on this channel. So it really annoys me when there is information like that out there, and I like to clarify that for you. So firstly, you will not be forced to be chipped. This comes with consequences, especially in future, where when most of society accepts this, they will be allowed to do certain things that you will not be allowed to do, and this is where the problem comes in. And this is why we need to fight the whole concept around being monitored and to be able to be tracked. And I will do videos on the details of that still in future, and I will incorporate that into the 5th generation technology, which will be necessary to actually be able to track people in real time, see their movement, have facial recognition, see your car's license plate, how many people are in a car, where you're traveling to, what your routines are, etc. But at the moment, you are not going to be forced to be chipped with anything. If you are being chipped, it will be voluntary. And I want you to not go and chip yourself. It's your choice. You are free to choose to accept anything you want. But I want to explain to you why that is a bad idea. And I want the people that oppose that to understand why it's a bad idea for other people to chip themselves. But also understand that we cannot force people to not get a chip that they could later use to actually go and purchase things and so on. And these chips will be promoted as something that's very hygienic, because you don't need to use a bank card anymore. You can just put your hand against a machine and then purchase items. And this pandemic will be used as a reason to actually accept something like a chip. And I've seen videos recently, real videos, where people are actually being chipped, where they call themselves the pioneers of being chipped, and where these people then show how they can scan and actually purchase items, and this is how they're promoting things. And now some of those people say openly and plainly that first they were against it, but after how they were told how this works, that they accepted it with open arms and then had themselves chipped. So there's two things. Firstly, this is coming. It's already happening. There's many businesses asking their staff to actually be chipped, especially overseas. This is not mainstream in South Africa. Our government will not force you to be chipped. There's other ways that you can be tracked at this stage, which means you need a phone. But what about the people that cannot afford a phone or don't have a phone? There will be a huge case put forward by government for them to be chipped, and we need to stop this at all costs. So I want you to work with me on this. Do not spread fake news. Can we spread the truth? The truth is far worse than any of the fake news out there. And that is that we will lose our freedom completely. You will not be able to move around or be associated without other people knowing that you're in close proximity to someone else that is also chipped. You will be able to be tracked left, right and center. And once the 5th generation technology is rolled out and the smart grid is in place, you won't be able to assemble and protest or organize against a corrupt and criminal government. And this is the point of no return, as I've discussed in my video called The Point of No Return. Please go and watch that video. Please don't send around fake news. It doesn't help my cause, it doesn't help your cause. We want the truth to be out there. You're not going to be forced to be chipped. Most of these videos from South Africa, is chips that exist for pets. Now, I'm not going to speak about whether I'm for or against pets being chipped at all. I'm a human being and I'm concerned about humans. And what you are seeing in those videos are pet ID chips. They've been around for decades, a very long time, and they're not meant for us humans in South Africa yet. Till the next video.